What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pens and Tea. My name is Carrie, and today we're going to ramble. Hopefully not too long, not too crazy. I got a message in my inbox saying, "Yo, like, how do you make your videos? Do you prepare for them? Do you write out a script? Do you have a certain order that you want to do? Like, how do you decide to make the content that you make?" So I thought I'd come on here and let you all know. And the answer is a little of all of the above. So I used to, when I first started filming, which you can still watch some of my original stuff, which is, yeah, which is. I used to script them out. I had a Filofax that I used to write down, like, point by point everything that I wanted to say, have like the cost of the pen, what was in the pen, pros, cons, all that. Like, I had it all listed out. I don't anymore because I've been doing this long enough now. Not only long enough in my fountain pen career where, I know a lot more than I used to, but I've also been doing this long enough where I don't get tongue-tied looking at myself in the camera. I do still have a hard time doing this. Looking at the lens and not at my own face. So I do still struggle with that. So sometimes, like, you'll see my eyes like flitter back and forth quite a bit. So that's like the main thing. But I don't really script it out anymore. The only time I'll script something or write it down is if there's like a big list of things. Not necessarily like pros and cons or something like that, but if I'm like doing my top 5 whatever video, I've done many of those, I'll have my top 5 things written down. That way, when I am talking, I don't forget, like, especially if it's a long video, like if it's like a 20-30 minute video, sometimes by the time I'm towards the end of the video, because I'm not scripted and because it's more like free flowing, I might forget the order in which I talked about them. So if I'm referring back to my second point, then sometimes I'll forget what that is. So I'll write those down. If somebody sends me something to review and they have specific things they want me to mention, not necessarily opinions, just facts that they want me to mention, then I'll have those with me just so I don't forget to include that. But for the most part, no, I don't have anything scripted anymore. I just turn on the camera and whatever comes out, comes out. Like I said, I've been doing it long enough where I'm not really intimidated by it. I don't have a problem rambling and talking a lot, as you can probably tell. So eventually everything comes out. If I wanted to be like super duper concise and less conversational, then I probably would write more bullet points down. And then I would do a lot more edits where it's like, short segments rather than, again, just more conversational. But to me, I prefer the conversational side of things, mostly because, I don't make these videos to like become a viral video. Like, I don't think really anyone in the pen community does. I don't think it's really even possible in the pen community to become, viral outside of our community. There's certainly, some reviewers that are very well known that do much better than I do as far as like views and things like that. But I don't want to play the game. I don't want to play the YouTube game in the sense of like, I don't want to work to have the algorithm pick mine first. I make these videos for those who watch it and let everything else kind of fall where it may. Now, if I wanted to make this my living, if I wanted to make YouTube my living, sure, I'd have to change a lot of things, but I don't. I do this because I genuinely enjoy talking about fountain pens with you all, and I genuinely enjoy making the videos. So I don't play the games, so I just turn on the camera and talk. And I think it's more natural that way. For the most part, you all seem to respond to that. And the very few people who have said otherwise, I don't know, they're probably not here. I mean, most people who watch my content are not subscribed anyways. I think it's like 75 to 85% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed anyways. So it's just like, why? I don't want to fight the game. Like, obviously I want to do well, because if nobody watched the videos, then I wouldn't put them out. But enough of you do where I feel pretty comfortable where I'm at. So no, I don't script them. I'm pretty good at remembering what I want to say. I've been in this now long enough where there's really only like 5, maybe 6 points that, you have to hit. And it just comes naturally. So don't really worry about it too much. One thing I do with videos that you may or may not know, is that I will film a whole bunch in one day. And then that way I don't have to worry about it for another like couple weeks. Mostly because even though these are laid back videos, they're not like super like, hi guys, oh my God, blah, 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 jump cut, all this kind of stuff. They do take a fair amount of, effort. For however long the end result video is, like, let's say I film a video for 30 minutes. It takes about double that to edit. So that's about an hour of editing. End result video will be anywhere between 12 to 15 minutes. So, I mean, there's basically whatever the total time, like the length of the video that you see, at least, well, almost triple that. And that's the time it takes me to make the video from start to finish. And that's not including like uploading time, because that, I mean, you just go and then you're good to go. So it does take quite an investment of time. So usually I'll get 2 days off a week, because of course it's 7 days a week and I have a full-time job. So I'll have 2 days. They're almost never back to back. They're just randomly strewn about. So usually I will spend one of those days doing everything, aka all the chores, all the errands, which admittedly are less errands now that, we're still living in the vid, but all the chores, all the errands, filming YouTube stuff, editing that, getting it ready to upload. I'll spend a whole day just doing everything I need to do. And then on that second day, anything that I didn't get around to the first day, I will do then, or I'll just try and relax. Because it takes quite some time to make these videos. I love doing it and that's why I do them. But it does take a surprising amount of time just to even be like, chill with you guys. So that's not something that too many people know. And I'll also try and have like a whole mess of videos uploaded so that over my summer I spend less time making videos because I want to be out and doing things. So I usually have about anywhere between 1 to 3 months worth of videos uploaded. So therefore, like, when you see a video go up on Monday, I probably filmed that 8 Mondays ago or like 8 weeks ago or something like that. Just so that I can stay sane. And if I get sick or if I just don't feel it or something like that, I will have that buffer time. So videos take a long time, but I love doing them. I don't plan on stopping them anytime soon. But those are probably the most important bits about, how I make the videos. Obviously I film them in my bedroom, or sometimes I'll film them in the kitchen or, something like that. But for the most part, it's pretty relaxed. I've been trying to upload more frequently, like on a regular basis, rather than taking breaks here and there, which has been very easily to do during 2020, 2021, because again, we're all at home. But I will say, just to get into a little bit of personal stuff, definitely been struggling a little bit with the mental health throughout the pandemic, like most of you have, like many people have. So I'm filming this at the end of April. I want to say about 2 months ago, or maybe 3 months ago. So I think it was February. Yeah, I want to say it was February. I started therapy for the first time in my whole life. I'd been thinking about it for like a year, but I had my own negative stigma attached to it, which is so silly in hindsight. So that's really helped because for a long while, I didn't want to make these videos at all. I just wasn't in the right headspace. I wasn't feeling life. I wasn't excited about anything. Just having a rotten time. Just dealing with anxiety issues and all of the wonderful things. I mean, obviously I won't get into details, but I've always been a bit of an anxious person. It's just all my coping mechanisms had suddenly been taken away from me during the pandemic, and I never even realized that happened. I never even realized I really had anxiety issues. I just thought they were quirks that I had as a person, and it was no big deal because everyone had them. And I didn't realize that my coping mechanisms were even coping mechanisms until they got taken away from me. So I stopped making videos for a while. But again, that's why I like to have 1 to 3 months worth of buffer, so that if life gets in the way, it doesn't, stop that from uploading for you guys. Because again, I very much like doing it. It just takes a lot more energy than you would think it would. So I mean, props to professional YouTubers who go above and beyond. I mean, I know when they get to that point, like they have their own people editing it and coming up with ideas. They got like a team of people, whereas I'm just one chick in my bedroom. But yeah, so there was that. My parents are getting their first science juice shot today, which again, this is the end of April. You'll see this probably in the beginning of June. So hopefully by then I will also have received at least my first injection of science juice, unless Canada decides to tank the bed even more. Canada is the worst at handling this. Not necessarily, I mean, Canada, yes, but specifically Ontario, because Ford is like... You'll only understand that if you are from Ontario, or Ontarable, as many of us call it. So hopefully I will also have my first shot. I mean, ideally, I'd like to have both by then, but you never know. And then hopefully we can get back to a little bit of regular schedule, because I want to go to pen shows. I miss it. I miss going to pen shows. Not only because I like to buy and sell pens there, but I get to connect with you guys on a very different level. And it is always so nice to put faces and smiles to people's names. I mean, I imagine we'll still be wearing masks for quite some time, but at this point, that's just par for the course. I will totally wear a mask to Scriptus Toronto Pen Show if we get to have it in 2021, which I hope, but remains to be seen. So yeah, there's that. What else is happening in my life? Work is work. It's also impacted by, the pandemic, but again, what else isn't? We're in lockdown right now, which doesn't really feel like a lockdown because again, #Ford. So yeah, any fellow Ontarians watching this, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's going to be June, so hopefully we're much better, but it's the end of April right now, and we're just shirting the bed. What else? I've been reading a lot. Hopefully by the time you see this, my new series that I want to start will have already started. And also, what do you think of it? Loose programming right now, because I haven't even filmed a single episode yet, is I want to do a video once a month about books that I've read that month and the pen, the primary pen that I've been using that month. Currently I only have 2 pens inked, which is a Pilot Custom 912 and a Leonardo Momento Zero Prugna. This one has a Waverly nib and this one has an extra fine nib. So yeah, I want to talk about books I've read, because I really enjoy reading and I want to do more of it in 2021. But then to tie it in with you guys, just like the main driver, because I usually have one central pen that I'll use for like a month and then just kind of rotate others around it. So I thought that would be kind of a neat idea. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet, seeing as how it's April and I've already missed, January, February, March, and April. So we'll see there. But hopefully I'm thinking I might just do like all of those months kind of in maybe like 1 or 2 videos, and then start monthly after that. But I haven't quite settled on that idea yet. But hopefully I will have by the time this posts. And I've kind of committed myself to that idea now that I've said it. What else has been going on in my life? You guys ask for life updates a lot, and admittedly I don't share a whole lot because I like to have the separation between church and state. But you know, a little sprinkle here and there, not so bad. Yeah, life's not too bad right now. I've been very lucky. Like I said, I'm slowly getting the brain juice figured out. Hopefully we're at the, end of the tunnel where we can all come into the light about this pandemic, because man, I'm flipping tired of it, as pretty much everyone is. Work is fine, life is fine, there's not a whole lot to complain about, not a whole lot to celebrate, but I'm okay with that too, because as long as there isn't much to complain about at the end of the day, that right there is a help, because it means that things are fine. So yeah, just a kind of a rambly video today, guys. I don't know why you asked for it, but here you go. I might fold in some life updates into my like book pen thing too. We shall see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, you guys have been asking for some updates. Here they are. If I don't think this video has been super thrilling, but I've been talking for 17 minutes already, and if you're still here, you obviously like it. So if you're still here, write down Dubrovnik. Because it's a city in Croatia and I loved it and I want to go back. Yeah, let me know if you want more like life update rambly type videos. It probably won't do super well. The long form videos don't typically do well on my channel, but if enough of you say that you like it, if enough of you say that you want it, I will make it, no problem. Yeah, that's about it. Go enjoy your day. Hopefully it's sunny wherever you are. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more every Monday and Friday, and the occasional Q&A on Tuesday. If you're still watching it, I appreciate you very much. You are the reason why I make these videos. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.